Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I have a lot of videos to film and I've been procrastinating. So I've gotten a couple requests from friends who texted me and sent me pictures of things they wanted me to recreate. And there are a couple things that me and Emily also want to create for our channel. Yeah, so today I'm going to be doing a drugstore bronzy semi-glossy lid. I don't know, maybe just like a bronzy look. I'm gonna try and use as many like E.L.F products as possible, but I don't have a foundation from E.L.F or a primer from E.L.F. I think I got rid of all my primers from E.L.F, to be honest. But I'll substitute the things that I don't have with like really like with drugstore items. But anyways, if you want to see how to get a summer bronzy look, then just keep watching. And the first thing I want to do is prime my face. So I'm going to go in with a tried and true. It is the Milani Prime Perfection Hydrating and Pore Minimizing Primer. And I love this stuff, and it smells like mint, which I love, like anything minty or eucalyptusy, so it's a win for me. Oh man, I need a mirror. And yeah, I put a lot because I'm always dry, as you guys know, because I say that all the time. I'm going to go in with the new CoverGirl Revitalist Foundation. Since this is a little bit too dark for me, I'm going to mix in this really pale L'Oreal True Match and see what concoctions we get. This actually might be my shade. Okay, so we're going to do our brows, and I'm going to use this E.L.F eyebrow kit in medium, and I've already used this a couple times this past week. I've actually been using the little brush that came with it. I'm going to switch out because it does take forever to use that little brush. I'm going to use their E.L.F small angled brush with the compact, and this is like a cream and a powder, so I'm going to use the cream first to kind of outline and somewhat fill in, and then you'll see I'll use the powder a little bit later. I actually really like this. It's great for beginners because if you mess up you can easily just wipe it off, and it blends really easily. So I want to clean up under my brows and highlight, and I think I'm going to use this E.L.F concealer I picked up in medium. I don't remember if this one was too dark. So that's like the shade of my foundation, which I mean I don't really mind for the top part of the brow, but underneath I want something that's a little bit brighter. The shade wasn't a good one, but the consistency was actually pretty good. Reminded me of the Maybelline. It reminds me of the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I have this other one from Wet n Wild. There's a Photo Focus concealer corrector, and I picked up the shade Medium Tawny. So I'm going to use this to clean up under my brows. Oh yeah, that's definitely a lot lighter than the E.L.F one, as you can see. Man, that was a medium in E.L.F and the other one was fair. So you can see that was the E.L.F color and this is the Wet n Wild shade. So that lighter one is a lot better to clean up under the brows and highlight. So I'm going to use that instead. And we're going to bring this all the way on the lid. Blend that out a little bit. So that's how we're looking. And this is that was the Eco Tools sponge I did a review on and used in a previous video that I'll link it down below for you if you haven't checked it out yet. Alright, so I guess I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet. With this E.L.F. Flawless Concealer brush, I'm gonna mix this one and this one just to come up with a kind of tan shade, and see how that goes for setting. So I'm gonna use this E.L.F. Bronzer and blush duo in Fiji Matte, and I'm gonna take this bronzer color, and it looks like that, and kind of run that in the crease. So I can't get this lighting right to save my life. So I'm not a huge fan of how the crease turned out. That crease shade is looking, so I'm going to try and find something else to warm up that crease. And yeah, we'll see. There's someone revving their engine outside. I'm going to take this blush in the matte blush duo. This is Rosy Flash. And see if I add that into the crease, if it'll give me some sort of warmth. Kind of building that color up to the intensity that I want. I'm like really liking this blush in the crease. Alright, so the next thing I want to do is kind of like cut the lid up, and I'm going to use this as a base. I think this is like an E.L.F. lip topper, and it's really, really metallic. So I will swatch that for you. It's really pretty. But I want to mix that with something else. I'm going to cut that lid. I almost feel like the crease should be a little bit more defined, but maybe we'll do that afterwards. Actually, no. Let's do it now. I'm going to go in with this Pixie palette. I know I'm trying to stay as close to E.L.F. as possible, but this just has some colors that I think would really work with this eye look. But for everything else, I'll try and stick to E.L.F. products. So I want to go in with this shade right here. Good morning. And to the crease as well. So I still want a little bit more warmth. So I like the way the crease has turned out. I think now is a good time to use this to kind of cut the lid a little bit. That is so pretty on the lid. I don't even know if this is eye safe or not, but we're going with it. And then to kind of set that, I want to mix from E.L.F. They are Enchanted and Toasted. So I want to first go down with Toasted. I'm trying not to blink because I don't want because it's kind of sticky. I don't want it to move around. And that is how we're looking right now. I'll take the blender brush we used earlier for that crease and kind of blend that crease a little bit. For that outer portion, going in with this E.L.F. Trio in Peach Please and kind of using that chocolate brown shade right there. That's how we're looking, but I still want to deepen that outer crease. So I'm going to mix a little bit of Chocolate Dream. And I feel like this has some kind of like plum purpley undertones. We're just gonna go with it. Alright, so we lost a little bit of that blush color, so I'm gonna go back in with that right there. And then I want to take this eyeshadow in Enchanted and put that on the lid. Now I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. want to take this light champagne color and put that on the brow bone. Alright, so I'm going to move on to the rest of my face and we'll come back to the eyes. So I'm going to do one eye at a time. I just set that with the Maybelline Shine Free Loose Powder in light. So I'm going to take this blush that we used in our crease on the lower lash line, and then follow that with the orangey tone from the Pixie palette, and I think I just want to leave it like that. So for the inner corner, I think I want to mix this golden shade in here with Enchanted, because Enchanted is such a pretty color, and see what that gives us. Okay, so for lashes I want to use these, what are they called? This is Midnight, and they're really pretty and full. This is what we're going to use. Okay, so lashes are on, and they were such a hassle to put on. I'm not used to the thicker bands, so I just have a hard time. All I want to do is set some powder or dust some powder on the areas where I want to bronze, just because it helps with the blending. So I'm just taking the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Press Powder. So I haven't really been doing much contouring, so I'm not going to do a strong contoured look. But I will bronze. Oh my god, this inner corner is like stabbing me. And it won't stay down all the way. I'm going to use this bronzer with a more precise brush, just kind of not really contouring, just buffing this around the perimeter of the face. And if it's not warm enough, I think I might just go back in with another color. It's decent. It's okay. I still want something a little bit warmer. Okay, so I'm going to go in with this E.L.F. blush bronzer in Los Cabos. Alright, so to clean up a little bit underneath, so it got a little bit messy, I do want to take this powder again and the damp sponge, just kind of pick a little bit of that up. So for blush, there's this really pretty eyeshadow. Oh, that's so pretty. It's called a Pixie. I kind of want to use that in conjunction with another matte E.L.F. blush. So we're going to take this blush duo and rosy blush, but I think these two together would be really pretty. These E.L.F. blushes though, they ain't playing. So since it went a little bit too intense on the blush, just going back in with this powder, and we're going to just soften that up a little bit so it's not so intense. Alright, so that's how we're looking. That little like eyeshadow would be an amazing blush topper, but it's also could be an amazing highlighter. For lips, I'm going to go in with this E.L.F. liquid lip, what is this? High Shine liquid lipstick in Bitten Pink, but I also want to mix it, I think, with something else. That is really pretty. It's such a good color. I have an idea. This, which is supposed to be a lip topper, we'll add this to the center of the lip. And then we'll set our face, and yeah. Oh, highlighter. How did I forget highlighter? Highlighter, and then set our face. That's pretty. Love that. Oh my god, I love it so much. Okay. Highlighter. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it OG. Fantastic Blush from E.L.F. is an amazing highlighter. Alright, so to set the face, we're going to use the Milani Make It Last setting spray because I don't have an E.L.F. one.
Damn!
Alright guys, so this is the finished look for a summer bronzy metallic-y look. I know I said I wasn't trying to do the wet look earlier in the video, but you know, sometimes life just takes you a different path. But yeah, so this is it. I tried to use all E.L.F. products. There were a couple things that I didn't have, but I did try and make it an affordable option or an affordable substitute. But yeah guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys like it. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. But yeah, other than that, I will see you in the next one. Bye.